This is about the true teachings of Buddhism. But actions shouldn't be driven by desire. Do things for the sake of letting go. Whatever you do it with detachment. The Buddha taught that way. That way is mentally tiring. It drains your motivation. Typically, in our world, we do things because we want something in return. For example, going to a respected doctor, there's usually something we want from the visit. It's very goal-oriented. People work for the sake of getting something. This clinging becomes a heavy burden, but we should work according to our duty. We do what's right, what's truly beneficial. Let it be right understanding, samadhi. For example, we plant a tree, but we crave its fruit. How can we find peace of mind? We plant the tree. Getting the tree is our responsibility, our duty. Digging the hole is our duty. Planting the seedling, adding fertilizer, watering it, all our duties. Protecting it from insects, that's also our job. Stop there. Whether the tree grows fast or slow is not our concern. Let it go, let nature take its course. We strive to create good causes. When we plant the tree, don't think about when it will bear fruit, when it will grow tall. Don't dwell on what isn't our business, it's the tree's business. Whether a tree grows fast or slow after planting depends on the causes we create. We water it, fertilize it, protect it from pests, and do it well. The tree's growth rate is the tree's affair, not ours. But they're interconnected. If we nurture it well, the tree will thrive according to its nature. Thinking this way brings peace. If we think we can force the tree to grow in a day or two by pushing it, that's mental suffering. Our duty ends here. Whether it grows fast or slow is the tree's business. Don't overthink it. If the cause is good, the result will be good, because all things arise from causes. Likewise, we perform our duties. The results we receive stem from these actions. This is practicing Dhamma with detachment. If we work this way, fulfilling our duties, it brings peace. If we take on the tree's duties, it becomes complicated. Let the tree do its job. We do ours. If we do our job well, the tree will thrive and fulfill its role because that's the result, the effect of our actions. If everyone tries to think this way, it lightens the heart. Do your duty. Don't jump ahead and try to do the tree's job, it'll get messy. Checking every day, worrying it's not growing, creates suffering. That's how it is. Doing what's right is sama ajiva, right livelihood. Yes, right livelihood is the correct path. But ordinarily, people fear insects. They worry. This makes the person planting the tree uneasy. When we work together in groups, we might wonder if things will improve or if obstacles will arise. It's not about any one person, it's about our collective mindset. Consider these things as natural occurrences. Praise and criticism are two sides of the same coin. If there's no criticism, there's no praise. If there's no praise, there's no criticism. We need to navigate both. See criticism as a reminder, a way to learn. See praise the same way, just a reminder. But people don't think like that. If criticized, they get upset. If praised, they feel relieved. We need to understand that these two are a pair. Just like right action comes after wrong action. If you've been wrong, you understand right. If you've been right, you understand wrong. Without knowing wrong, you can't know right. It's just the natural way of things. If we understand this, if we can think this way, then letting go gradually follows. This isn't just for one person, it's for everyone. Try to practice this, try to think this way. The Buddha taught this is the good way. But if only 2 or 3 people do it and others don't understand, they might do harmful things. It's natural to be concerned. Consider this world isn't paradise. There will be criticism, people ready to criticize. There's praise and there's criticism. They come as a pair. We need to address both. There's no quick fix. There will always be obstacles. These are the obstacles we face in our work. Without obstacles, there's no suffering. Without suffering, there's no reflection. Suffering prompts reflection. That's why the Buddha talked about dukkha sakka, the truth of suffering. If we think in accordance with Dhamma, our minds find peace. It teaches us along the way. We often think small. For example, we plant a mango tree hoping for fruit, but we don't get every single mango. We might lament how many ripe mangoes fall and go to waste. If that's the case, then all the mango fertilizer is wasted too. It falls along with the fruit, becoming fertilizer. But we still get to enjoy the mangoes from that tree, because that's its nature. If it weren't like that, if all the fertilizer went to waste, we wouldn't have any mangoes to eat. It's just how things are. Don't keep tracing back to the cause. It's already there. No need to keep searching for it. It's already in the right place. Don't overanalyze it. Let what's uncomfortable become comfortable. If we do what's right, everything falls into place. If people criticize us, what can we do? We can endure it. If we don't address it, we'll suffer endlessly, suffer till death. Some people ask me, Luangpor, what about enemies? Like mosquitoes, should I kill them? How many years have you been killing mosquitoes? Have you eliminated them all? No, but I feel better killing them. Even if you spend your life killing mosquitoes, they won't disappear. If they don't stop, then we should stop. It's better to stop. It avoids the whole issue. Fighting this way is exhausting. It's a losing battle. What's the point? Mosquitoes, ants, wasps, what's the point? Animals see food and they eat. They eat. They don't speak our language. They just eat. That's how they find food. We have feelings and thoughts. We're supposed to be more intelligent than animals. If we play the mosquitoes game, we'll lose. What can we do? I'm saying this for you to consider. You can kill them, but they won't disappear, I guarantee it. How can we fight something that never ends? When will it be over? Kill mosquitoes, hoping they'll disappear. But it will continue, especially in a place like Thailand with so many mosquitoes. I say if they don't stop, we should stop. That solves the problem. We have wisdom, we can avoid them, we can find ways to not kill them. The Buddha taught us not to go to extremes, not killing even a mosquito. Mosquitoes are useless. That's our thinking. If you think about it, humans can be useless too. What can we do? This is just one perspective. We go back and forth, observing, reflecting. We learn how things are. That's the life of a mosquito. If mosquitoes were truly useless, why would they bite us? That's their purpose. They need to feed. Like our house. We build it, we live in it. But we're not the only ones. Termites live there. Rats live there. They don't know whose house it is. They see shelter from danger, they move in. We complain they're chewing our mats and pillows. But they don't understand. They chew the mats and pillows to make nests, to feed their young, to make bedding. They're not trying to take from us. They're following their nature. If we're smarter than animals, we should protect what we have wisely. Wouldn't that solve the problem? This isn't about dwelling on the past. That's hard too. Dhamma teaches us to reflect this way. This is about craving Tanha. If we think this way, we can curb it. Tanha is translated as craving in the scriptures. But in my meditation practice, I don't translate it that way. I translate it as openness, an open mouth that doesn't close. Nata samanadi, there's no river equal to Tanha. This constant openness is unending suffering. Craving, it's not our mouths that crave, it's not our stomachs. Those have limits. If our stomachs were bottomless, we'd eat nonstop. Our mouths are satisfied, they're not Tanha. Our stomachs are satisfied, but what is Tanha? It's not the stomach, not the mouth. It's the craving, the feeling, the thought that's always open, always wanting. Let me give you the example of a dog. A dog eats. If it's greedy, it'll eat everything. 2 plates, 3 plates, 4, 5. Then it stops. It's full. Its stomach is full, its mouth is full, but its craving is still there, it's still open. Put food in front of it, it'll guard it. Even if another hungry dog comes, it won't let it eat. When near its food, if a chicken comes by, it growls. This shows the stomach can be satisfied, the mouth can be satisfied, but the feeling, the thought, the craving is still there, always open. That's why the Buddha said, Nata Tanha samanadi. There's no river equal to Tanha. It's true. If it's always open, it's never full, never satisfied. It doesn't close. If it closed, like pouring water into a closed container, it would overflow. But if it's open, it keeps flowing in. Never enough. It keeps flowing. If we think this way, we're never satisfied. We have this much, but we want that. We want that, then we want this. It's like someone clinging to life, ignoring the reality of death. When we're deathly ill, we beg, please, just a little more time. Take me next time, I've recovered now. Then we get sick again. Please, not yet. Spare me this time. This begging is the openness, the never-ending cycle. We plead, spare me this time, then the next time, then the next. Even the 4th time, death doesn't grant our wish, nor the 5th. This is simply the unwillingness to die. Put simply, this is craving for life. This is an analogy. This craving, if we don't cultivate awareness, if wisdom doesn't arise to understand this tanha, then we'll suffer endlessly. Tanha, this craving, people crave, it's never enough. Craving is never satisfied. To put it simply, it's wanting more. But if we are free from Tanha, we have no craving, we are content. Tanha is wanting without end. We carry this burden, complaining about the weight. We don't understand, we don't see the right path. We just keep carrying it. Why don't we seek the truth? If we see the truth, it's not that complicated. This is the ultimate reality. But people prefer to be that way. Description has its limitations, like this.